Welcome to the Orpheus Admin Tool demo. In the video, we will cover the areas that will be utilized by the staff to assist members with their online banking needs. So let's begin by logging in. This is the home page of the Orpheus Admin Tool. At the top of the page, you will see where you can change your password or log out. On the left side of the screen, you will see the navigation pane with the options that you will have available as an admin for this site. The only area you will have access to is under Support Tools, and it will consist of User Management, Secure Messages, and User Event Logs. All other options that are shown in this video are there for administrators who have full access to the site. So we will begin with User Management. On this screen, you will see a list of all users. You can also narrow down your search by using either Basic Search, which allows you to search for a member by member number, user name, user ID, social security number or tax ID, first or last name, or email address. Advanced search parameters allow you to search for members using a certain system like Internet Explorer, Be sure if you have tried pulling a member by basic or advanced search to click the clear button. So, if we're looking for all members who use a Gmail account, you can do so by going to the primary email address field, click on the arrow pointing down, and type your info in the search box. When you are done, make sure you click the Clear Sort filter to reset your view back to the original setting. You can also customize the order in which your columns show up on your screen by clicking and dragging them to the desired spot. When doing a search, if your results come back with only one member that fits the criteria you were looking for, the system will automatically launch you into the User Detail view. This is where you can perform maintenance on a member's online banking. You can also perform group functions on users by simply clicking the box next to each person's name and selecting the appropriate box under Take Action on selected users. You are able to unlock, open Detail View, Secure Message, which the member can only see when logged into Orpheus, email, enable and disable. You will not have access to export to Excel or delete users. Now let's take a look at the User Detail view. The first item I want to point out is under Recently Viewed Users. This gives you the flexibility to access previous members that you have assisted by clicking on the drop-down box and selecting the user. Another way to search between users under the User Detail View page is to type in the search for another user box to search for another member. So you basically have two ways on this page to switch between members. Looking at the information available on the User Detail View page, you will have the following options. Under the Basic Information tab, the member's unique Orpheus user ID, user name, user status, whether they're active, locked, or pending enrollment, the member's account number or numbers, last 4 digits of the Social Security number, date of birth, date they joined the credit union, last successful login, last failed login, invalid login attempts since last successful login. Under the Contact Information tab, this will contain email address, phone numbers, and address. Under the Admin Notes tab, this is for internal use only. Members will not be able to see what is here. This can be to track any conversations with a member that we have had or to make notes when assisting a member for future use. Any admin on this site will be able to go back and review these notes. Under the Limits and Eligibility tab, this will show any limits placed on the member for online banking transactions. If any limits are set, this will be programmed within the system settings. This is not something that as an admin you will have access to change or add. Under the Registered Clients tab, this will show the browser that a member has used to log to their online banking. So if a member logged into their online banking with a computer using Safari, that would show up as a registered client. If they used the same computer but used Chrome to access their online banking, that would register as another client. If they used a totally different computer to log in to their online banking, whether it was using Chrome or Safari, that would register as another client. The user we are looking at has not logged into online banking, but if they had, you would see information in the browser, browser ID, last used location, last used on, and created on fields. You can also filter the tables on some of the columns. Under the Sub-Users tab, if a member has given online banking access to family or friends, you will see that information located here. This is also where a sub-user can be removed. Another feature on the Orpheus admin site is the Support Sign-On button. This allows you to log into the member's online banking as the member. You may get a message at the top of the screen that you need to allow pop-ups. When the page refreshes, you will notice at the top of the screen, in the orange bar, it will show you are logged in on behalf of the member. If the member had called in and said they were getting an error message while trying to view their transaction history, you can go in and see what error that the member was receiving by repeating what they were doing. When you are done, click the Sign Out button and you will be back in the Orpheus admin tool. Under the user's name, you will actually be able to see if the member is currently logged into the online banking site. It will show either an active or no active session. The other tabs listed on this page will allow you to send a secure message through the Orpheus site, send an email to the member, disable the user, which may be used in the event of fraudulent activity, delete will not be an option, force a password reset, force challenge reset, view event logs, or update view will refresh the screen when clicked. Let's move on to secure messages. This will allow you to communicate with your member via the Orpheus online banking system. You can send a message to all users or search for a user that you want to send the message to. To search for a user, type the member's name, first and last name. If there are multiple members with the same name, it will also show in parentheses the member's Orpheus user ID. You can also allow for replies to be sent as well as assigning the message to a specific group to receive the member reply. The messaging groups will be predetermined. Depending on who you choose to assign that message to, when a reply is received from the member, it will place it in the appropriate folder for that department. You will be able to see your message sent in the Sent Messages folder. Messages can be reassigned if it was sent to the wrong group. When the message has been completed, you can mark it as resolved. You are still able to see the resolved messages by clicking the button Show Resolved. It is not recommended to archive a message because you will not be able to retrieve the message. As a reminder, when you send a secure message and assign it to a specific group, when the member replies, it will place the message in that group's folder. Moving on to user event logs. You can search for a specific member here. When the info pulls, you can view basic information. In this example, we have only one since we are in the demo environment. If multiple items have pulled in the user event log, you can narrow your search by clicking any column and filtering the information. Make sure once you have found and reviewed an event click the Clear Sort filter to reset the view. If you want to view more details on the event, just double-click it and it will open the User Event Details page. This concludes our Support Tools demo. Thanks for watching!